Good morning, everyone. My name is Abby, and I'm happy to be here today. I want to welcome you to this platform, this page, Let It Out. Today, we will be kickstarting on the topic, the girl child. You might be wondering why we need to talk about this. One of the reasons is because a lot of things are happening to women. A lot of abuse, domestic abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse, you see, and even sometimes issues of rape. There's been a lot of ills happening to women, and it becomes very important for us to talk about some of these things. Yes, we understand the fact that these are sometimes uncomfortable discussions. However, we also need to talk about it so that we can help our girls. We don't want them to go through what we have experienced. We don't want some of the things that has happened to us to happen to them. So we need to help them. So together, we are going to be discussing this topic, the girl child. What I'll be doing here today is just to introduce the topic. I'll be kickstarting it, but subsequently, we hope to be bringing in different people on the platform to share their perspectives, their experiences, and their own cultural perspectives. So, who is the girl child? What do we mean by the girl child? A girl child is a female underage, an underage female who is below the age of 18. Currently, in most countries, a person is seen to be an adult from the age of 18 because I think that's the age from which you are allowed to vote. A girl below the age of 18 can be classified as a girl child. Why do we have to empower our girls? Why is it necessary? It becomes very necessary for us to empower our girls because our girls will grow to become first a woman, second a wife, and third a mother. They eventually evolve over time, grow, mature into a woman, become somebody's wife, and then someone's mom. And this comes with responsibilities. Each role comes with different responsibilities. Now, when you empower your girls, you are empowering them to breed a healthy family. When you empower your girls, they understand the need to plan their family. They understand the need to support their family. They understand the need to add value to their family. They become an asset to their husband. They become an asset to their children. It still amazes me when I see women in this generation, some women, and still housewives, no vocation, no career, nothing, fully dependent on their husband for all their needs. I don't know how they do it. But one thing I do know from experience is that a lot of these women are suffering. And a lot of men no longer want this liability. I was having a chat with one of my mentees some time ago, and we were talking about his plans for marriage, his plans for work, his plans, future plans generally. And then he said something about an ideal wife to him. And one of the things on his list happened to be that his ideal wife should be rich. And I said, what? She should be rich? He said, yes, she must have money. If she's not from a rich family, she must have a good job. If she doesn't have a good job yet, she must have a good prospect, that he doesn't want a liability. And I asked him why. I said, but traditionally, men are supposed to be the breadwinner of the family, and they're supposed to be the head of the family, and they're supposed to shoulder all the responsibilities, including that of the wife. And he said, well, he doesn't want to live all his life shouldering responsibilities. He also wants someone who can help him, who can contribute, who can support him, whom together they can build the kind of lifestyle that he desires. So a lot of men out there no longer want a liability for a wife. So if we do not want to see our own girls, our daughters in future, in situations or circumstances that are so inhumane, then we need to empower them. We need to teach them how to be independent. So one of the reasons why we need to empower our girls is for them to be able to breed a healthier family. Because when you empower your girl, she also empowers her own children, and it goes on and on and on from generation to generation, because they understand the need to prepare their daughters, the need to empower them with skills, with everything that they need to live a good life. Another reason why we need to empower our girls is because it is a strategy for breaking poverty cycles in families. You see, imagine having a husband and a wife. You've both got good jobs, good career, good vocation, and then you're both bringing good income to the family. You're going to create a very good lifestyle for your family. The stress, the pressure of responsibilities, of paying bills will not tilt towards one side. The man will not be heavily burdened with bills, with responsibilities. Because it will get to a point, he will begin to see the wife as a non-entity, as an idiot, as someone that knows nothing but to sit at home and eat and spend money. You need to teach your girls to be independent, to be a value addition to their family, not a liability to their husbands. Also, it is their right. Every girl deserves to be empowered. It is their right to be educated. It is their right to be heard. It is their right not to be discriminated against. It is their right. So we need to empower them. Moreover, when you empower your girls, you are empowering a nation. Because when you train your daughter and you empower your daughter with skill, things that would help her live a good life and pass it on to her own children, and it continues from generation to generation, you will build a good nation. So we need to empower our girls. It is very important. How do we empower our girls? What do we need to do? How do we do this? When we talk about academic empowerment, please send your girls to school. Please, parents, send your children to school. They need to learn. They need to learn. It makes a lot of difference when you educate your girls. Educate them. Don't see it as a waste. Encourage them. Send them to school. Send them to school. You need to support their career and their vocation. Please support them. Some girls are willing to go to school, but they don't have the necessary support. Some parents are not supportive. Some fathers are not supporting the girl child because they believe she will eventually marry and belong to another man. Please, you never can tell if it is that same child that will look after you in the future. But if you refuse to empower her now, then she becomes a liability and she becomes useless to you in the future. So please, support their careers. If they want to go to school, help them, encourage them, support them. If they have decided on a vocation, do not look down or talk them down. Try to understand where their interest lies. Support them. We all don't have to be doctors. We all don't have to be lawyers. If your daughter has decided to be a musician, support her. Please. Promote their dreams. Still talking about the same thing. Help them to live their dreams. Please. Some parents, I'm sorry to say, but I'm saying this out of experience because I've seen some things. I've talked to some people because I am also a counselor. Some parents are dream killers. They kill their children's dreams. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't talk them down on it. Encourage them to dream big. Big dreams. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it can happen. Yes, if you support them, their dreams can come to reality. It can be realized. Let them dream, encourage them to dream big dreams, support their dreams, promote their dreams. Give them all it takes to empower them. Encourage them. Recognize their efforts. You see, if possible, reward all those little efforts. Sometimes our children come with their results from school and all we say is talk them down. Oh, where were you? How dare you come home with the third position? What were you doing when someone else was taking the first position? Let us recognize that little effort. Let us reward it. Then encourage them to do more. We need to help them build their confidence right from childhood. Build their confidence. Build that I can do attitude in your child. Encourage them, even sometimes when they fail. Don't talk down on them. Encourage them. Tell them they can do it. Try to figure out what went wrong. Support them. Empower your child, especially your girls. Empower them. Financial empowerment. I know many of us parents, you see, we want to work so hard, make so much money, to give our children a very good life. It is good. I'm not saying it is not good. But while we are focusing on providing for these children, let us not forget that it is important for us to teach them how to provide for themselves. Teach them how to make money. Reduce giving them money. Don't give them everything they want. Give them what they need, not everything they want. Teach them how to make money. Always remember that No matter what wealth you accumulate for your children, no matter all the good things you keep for them, if you do not teach them how to make money, they will lavish it, they will finish it, and they will become useless to themselves and to the entire community. So please, when you teach them how to make money, you have taught them a lifelong skill. Nobody can take it from them. Wherever they find themselves, whatever they do, you've taught them that skill. It is in them. It lives in them. They will be able to live independently. They will be able to adapt in every situation, in any situation. So teach your girls how to make money so they can take care of themselves, and by extension, help you when you're old, take care of you. Teach them how to save. Teach them how to save. I know a lot of us still struggle with savings. We earn a lot of income. It comes in, this way and out that way. And we're still struggling with the bills, the expenses, this, that. But we need to teach ourselves how to save and teach our children to save. It is important. Look at the current situation, current pandemic. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people have found themselves in an unprecedented situation. A lot of families have found themselves in situations they never ever thought they could find themselves. Businesses have failed. Please save. Let us learn, save, and teach your children how to save. No matter how little, make it a habit. Start teaching yourself that culture. You see, it's a culture. No matter how little, put it away. Save, and teach your children how to save. Teach them how to invest. Invest in properties, invest in stock, invest in shares. Whatever kind of investment works for you, please teach your girls how to invest. It is no longer a male thing. It is no longer the men that own properties. Women own properties. There is nothing wrong if a woman also owns properties. Teach your girls to invest their monies. They need to be independent. Teach them independent living. When you imbibe this skill in them, you'll be proud of them. Because wherever they go, whatever happens, wherever they find themselves, these skills becomes their wealth gate. They don't need to go anywhere with their houses, with their cars, with their resources. No. These skills that you have taught them, that is in them, that lives in them, will make the world for them. They will live independently, and you will be proud of them. So please teach your children, teach your girls independent living. Emotional and mental empowerment. Do not deceive anyone. Do not deceive your children. Do not deceive your girls. Do not make them think that things are always easy. No, there are ups and downs. Sometimes the road is rough. Sometimes it is smooth. Sometimes there are bumps. Sometimes there are weeds. Train them right from their youth to understand that life won't always be easy. So they need to plan ahead. They need to save. They need to make money. They need to understand all these things. Because when they have this perfect understanding, they will be stable mentally and emotionally. When things happen, it shakes them, yes, but it doesn't break them. Just like this COVID-19, a lot of people have been destroyed by this pandemic because nobody anticipated this. But if only you've had some, little savings, investments here and there that you can fall back on, the impact wouldn't be that much. I am not saying there won't be any impact, but I am saying at least you will be cushioned a bit. So as much as you make your children understand that life is not always easy, however, you can prepare for unforeseen circumstances. And when things happen, you can be cushioned so that it doesn't break you. Guide your children in making their own decisions and let them be responsible for their actions. I know as parents, many times we decide for our children. We want the best for them. Oh, I want the best for my daughters. I want the best for my sons. And so we go on and make so many decisions for them. And even when they are trying to make their decisions sometimes, we just don't allow them, do we? Help them, guide them, let them learn how to make their own decisions. It is important because you will not always be there for them. You don't know where they'll find themselves in future. And they need to make their own decisions. They will make their own mistakes. They will learn from it. Help them to make their own decisions, guide them. Train them to be emotionally and mentally stable. Help them. Talking about spiritual empowerment, whatever religion you believe in, teach your children how to pray. Every good thing deserves prayers, and those ones that are not yet good deserves prayers. And as parents, most times, we pray for our children, which is quite good. We need to pray for them. But while we are praying for them, let us also teach them to know how to pray for themselves. Involve them. Teach them to pray. There's power in prayers. Teach your children to pray. In conclusion, it is very important to encourage and empower girls and women. Start from your home. Start from your workplace. Start from your immediate community. Husbands, support your wives. Support their careers. Because whatever it is they become is to your glory. Whatever income they earn, they are bringing it back to the family. They are coming to invest it back in the family. Whatever it is, she bears your name. Comes back to you. So support them. Don't see them as a competition. Don't envy your wives. Support them, please. And women, let us stop tearing ourselves down. Let us stop tearing ourselves. Empowered women should empower other women. Look around you. Stop being that person that makes life miserable for others at work. No. Help them. If you see someone struggling, don't laugh at them. Don't mock them. Don't bitch them. Help them. Encourage them. If you feel you are empowered, then you have a responsibility to empower others. So women, please empower other women. Start from your home. Empower your daughters. Empower the girls around you. Empower the women at work, your subordinates, your colleagues. Help them, support them. Move to the community, your immediate community. Let us build ourselves. Let us help ourselves. This way, we all will be better and stronger. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this is helpful. We will be coming with more talks on the girl child, but this time around, I'll be bringing up people from different cultural backgrounds to come and share their experiences, their perspectives, and whatever it is they want to share with us on this same topic. But until then, I want to say thank you, and I want to say goodbye. Stay safe, stay well, and remember, empower yourself, empower your girls,